everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Time to back getting y'all with a kind of a weird video. A lot of people always ask and think to themselves, why this game, Modern Warfare 2 2022 Electric Boogaloo, has failed. In a lot of people's eyes. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it definitely has. Over the past 5-6 months this game has been out, we've gotten one fucking new map that we've never seen before since the release. I've already made a whole video about this and it wasn't even that good. But, a whole video on this is already up on the channel. Go watch that video, whichever one it is. I made a whole angry rant about it. And a lot of people's eyes, this game has failed. I'm gonna be honest with you, it really has. The only thing that is keeping me playing this game is grinding out for the camos and the calling cards. That is honestly it. And there's even a lot of times where I don't even want to. I've wasted like 3-4 days without even playing Call of Duty, and I'm playing even another game. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, the day of me recording this video, I have not touched Call of Duty. Like, I've literally went and bought 4 other games and completed them like 100% within like 30 minutes, like an hour. I've beat all 4 games and gotten all the trophies. I play on PlayStation, by the way, so I say trophies. And that was more fun. I mean, I wasted, what, $3 with tax? It was like one game was $1.99 and all the other 4 games were 9 cents. So I literally spent almost like $2.30, something like that. $2.30, something like that with tax. It was like $1.18, something like yeah, something ridiculous. I spent no money and I got these games. And I already 100% got the trophies and everything, and it's just crazy. But another YouTuber which I started watching called I don't know how he pronounces it, but Degamite. I'll leave a link in the description down below or on a little eye up on the top right, posting a link to his video, which I'm kind of piggybacking off of his video. And his video, he asked GTC AI, something like that. He asked the general question of, why Call of Duty, explain to me why Call of Duty has failed. And the AI kind of brought up 5 good points that a lot of people in the Call of Duty community always bring up every video, myself included. The first one that the AI brought up was, innovation. I'll be honest with you, this is definitely something that Call of Duty is lacking. I'm not saying, like a lot of people always look back to, between, World at War, Call of Duty 4, or Call of Duty 4, World at War, MW2, Black Ops 1, and MW3 as the golden age of innovation, and maybe Black Ops 2 if you want to slip it in there for the Pick 10 system. But in my eyes, the only reason why is because there was nothing that the other Call of Duty didn't have at the time. For example, like if we were to say now, like what really could they innovate now? Like maybe they could add in more kill streaks, which would be cool. I'm gonna be honest with you, this game's kill streaks, kind of lackluster. There's some in there that I wish they could have brought back. I mean, they could have brought back like the Hilo Scout Run from MW3, the fucking, I don't know, like something, cool, like an EMP would be cool. Maybe, hell, even bring back the support, kill streaks, or even the, the perk kill streaks, thing that they kind of brought back at the end of 2019. The specialist bonus, something to kind of bring back more innovation. I think it's not the lack of innovation, it's the lack that they take out things and don't implement it later. So it's like they slowly take out things that was innovative back in the day, and we're all asking like, what happened to all the content? It's because they've soaked it out. Like, Infinity War doesn't have the 3 perk systems anymore. I think the last game that had it was Call of Duty Ghosts. If I'm not mistaken, Call of Duty Ghosts was the last one to have all 3 kill streak systems. Just kill streak, support, and the specialist, the specialist bonus perk kill streaks. That was the last game that had it. And honestly, I'm not gonna be honest with you, there is a lot of that. I mean, the kind of cool innovation is, we're getting a lot of more, guns that are coming out now. Like we're getting the new MX7 weapon, which is the United States Army is switching to, and we're already gotten the new the 249. Now we've gotten all of this crazy stuff that has just been replaced or newer items. So honestly, like MX7, cool. That's cool. It's more modern than the M4, because it's what the U.S. Army is now using. That's hecka cool. And also, there's not as many maps on release as there was in the other Call of Duties. I mean, we were getting like 12, 14 maps back in the day. Now we're getting, if we're lucky, 8. And you know, another good point that the video brought up, which I was so glad it brought up, which really makes me smart, is microtransactions. I'm not gonna lie to you, I hate this new microtransaction system. I honestly hate it. I hate forking out $24 to buy the new bundle, you know, to be honest, because also what it does is just making people buy things outright. Like, they're not earning it, you know, they're not earning it at all. And I honestly hate this new free DLC, because all of the content, if we do get content, is basically fucking remakes. Every game, 40% of the maps are fucking remakes. I don't want to see the same shit a year after another year. I don't want to wait a year and then the next year I see fucking another remake that they just remade 2 years ago. I don't want to see that shit. Fucking stop remaking maps. Make new maps. Apparently it takes Call of Duty 6 fucking months to make a new map. Holy fucking shit. Like, I wish they'd just bring back the season pass. You know, you buy 4 DLCs and each DLC came with 4 new maps. That's fucking fine. And hell, sure, there was remakes in some of them, but they changed it to where it felt different, you know, especially with the new Call of Duty movement and all that stuff. Every Call of Duty kind of got faster and made the maps feel different in a way. And also there was new guns, new kill streaks, all this cool stuff, right? But now they're remaking the same map and they're leaving it the same. They're just updating the graphics. It's not even as fun as it used to be, you know, like where they would change it to like a snowy mountain or fucking a Sahara desert themed with, it's like a dig site or something cool, and to kind of spice it up and change it up. No, it has better graphics than the last 2 years. That's cool, I guess. I mean, it's not like I just didn't see it, but whatever. And honestly, I think microtransactions has just really kind of ruined it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've kind of said this in another video. I miss supply drops. I really do miss them. I don't miss them for the amount of, you know, crazy bullshit they added and people were just making videos opening supply drops, wasting all of this money on opening supply drops, which is stupid. But it actually adds content into the game that you can earn, because technically you earn supply drops by playing the game. Honestly, I think Black Ops 4 had the best version of supply drops, that you could use supply drops to buy stuff in the store for free or get specifically what you want for free. I think that would have been better, but, you know, or even Call of Duty World War II had a pretty good system, you know, and all this crazy cool stuff. You know, I also miss, you know, like the cool mastery calling cards, you know, like for like precision, mastery, kills, and all this cool stuff. That's kind of was only last implemented in Cold War, and Cold War did it pretty good. But it's not in this game, which is, like I'm saying, they pulled it out from the previous year's games. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why Call of Duty has this thing. Another good point that the video mentioned is, you know, people are feeling overwhelmed, you know, buying Call of Duty every year. I'll be honest with you, I really do think that these games need a 2-year cycle. Not because we can't stand a Call of Duty the next year. The problem is I feel like the developers really suck at making a Call of Duty. Like, really bad. Like they're so bad that it's kind of feels like they're just chilling in Disneyland and just picking their nose in the office and not knowing what to do. Because it took them 6 months to make a new map, and it took them 6 months to bring back a map that was featured in the beta. If that's not saying something, I don't know what is. I'm just calling it the way I'm seeing it, and that's what I'm seeing. Is that it's just they suck at making a Call of Duty game, and they keep constantly every year pull out something the last Call of Duty implemented. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, they're really bad at making a Call of Duty, and they're not making substantial changes to make me want to buy the next Call of Duty, because it's gonna be shit. Because it's just honestly shit. That's all they're serving us, is a golden shit that we love for about 2 months, and then after that we were like, oh, you know, there's a bunch of bugs in this game and you still have not yet fixed them. You know, like, I don't know what it was. I think it's like how the old Call of Duty games kind of felt more casual. Like, now they're kind of really forcing this whole MLG and wanting everybody to sweat their fucking balls off every game, and no longer just supporting the casual people and just having fun. I feel like it's a mix of that and mix of, you know, there's fucking nothing new. It's just the same shit over and over again, besides 8 new maps at the game's release, and then they feed us 4 new maps throughout the 5-6 seasons. Like, that's honestly what it feels like. It's just, It's just pointless. It's honestly pointless. Like, I don't know what's going on. My last good point here that the AI brought up out of the 5 points, we'll talk about 4 of them. One of them I kind of didn't really see making a sense in this video, but one of the things it brought up was single player content. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes, single player content for a while did suck. I mean, Black Ops 4, we didn't get a campaign. Vanguard's campaign, oh my god, that is a fucking joke. The story of that game fucking sucked. Cold War, it was there. I just didn't really like how it was presented. I didn't really feel the campaign's gameplay flow, honestly, personally. World War II's was a fucking joke. I mean, come on. That shit was trash. And Modern Warfare 2 campaign is pretty good. I like how it's bringing some kind of more, going back to like MW2, you know, like these little darker tones of how real war is. You know, Modern Warfare 2019 definitely glorified that. And I wish they would have brought more of that, the kind of the more in your face, I don't fuck your feelings of 2019 had into this game, because it would have made it even more better. But it's like every 2 years we get maybe some good lackluster campaign, and I don't like that, because if I'm paying $70 now for a multiplayer campaign Warzone update experience and maybe a third game modes update experience, you know, either Spec Ops or Zombies, if I'm only getting one thing that I really like, which is multiplayer, out of that $70 and a lackluster campaign and a zombies mode that I absolutely just don't like playing, and Warzone, which I hate, I'm not wanting to spend that $70 for something that is kind of terrible, that I kind of enjoy, and a campaign that I'm like, you know, like, I'm not really gonna spend that much money on something that I just feel meh about. Honestly, that's all I have to talk about in today's video. If you guys did enjoy it and kind of see what I see, tell me in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys. Actually, no. Hold on, I'm messing up my outro here. Messing it up. If you guys do like this content, hit the subscribe button down below. Click the bell notification icon to get notified whenever I upload a new video, go live, or upload a short. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace out. And tell me in the comments what you think about this video. Bye.